Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I'm going to inform you that an Alterac Valley has indeed been changed, and the Zerg meta is collapsing right now today because of these changes. There's quite a lot of things that they've done, and the impact on it has been rather crazy. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we are here in AV, and as you can see, we are 15 minutes in. People are capping towers again. It is kind of just a pure mess because what's happening is half the people still think you can Zerg it down, and while I have had 2 Zerging victories today of like the 5 games I've played thus far, we really haven't. We've been turtled up a few more times than that. So what we're seeing is just sort of a giant mess because these changes weren't really told by us or anything. They just kind of forced them on us without saying much else. So that type of stuff really sucks. And my god, that dude just hit me for a 3k execute. Holy shit. But these changes have kind of caused really making AV really long and hard, and just half the people usually just end up getting bottlenecked, and they can't really get in there and kill Vann. And when you take the towers, the marshals then spawn in the event, and those marshals cleave, and they almost kill me as a mage. So we got our changes. Everyone complained a bunch about these changes, and now the changes are finally here. So I've seen a lot of people sad. They're definitely regretting that they did not blast AV last week. Everyone's being pretty toxic in the raid chat as well, just because we are not really sure what's going on. Hopefully the meta adapts, but even capping these towers and having the whole horde try to be up here and push, we are just hitting a deadlock. And the Alliance are probably whatever are there at our Frostwolf encampment are probably just sitting there and unable to kill Vann because the majority are up here. So it just sort of leads to these long, weird, awkward, drawn-out battles that everyone's just kind of suffering in. The changes when I went in there for Vann, the times I have made it to Vann, it seems like Vann has about 350k opposed to the 100k he had, and all of his marshals had about 120k or so, and so those buffs that they're all getting for each other is really making it very, very difficult for anyone to push or really do much of anything. My strategy that I've adapted now is sort of take Stonehearth, take Icewing, and hope that we can push up. But the best thing that you're going to be able to do is grabbing their insignias and turning them in, summoning your big elemental bosses. I think we're back at that point like we were in 2019 after they buffed it. I think the buffs are too much. I'd like to see it reduced a little bit. To where like we just had games that we lost after capping every single tower, graveyard, everything, because we didn't have a tank that could tank all of the marshals and Vann at the same time. We had like 2 tanks, and they were just unable to do anything, and that's just really sad to see because it shouldn't be like that. And because it's like that, it kind of just makes people turned off to doing AV. And it's a rep that pretty much everyone needs to do at this point. They need to get up here. They need to be doing it to get their Exalted, to get some really powerful gear, especially with MC coming on Thursday. A lot of people are out here grinding. I'm getting like 1 to 2 minute queues, but everyone seems quite lost in their ability to sort of win the game. You have conflicting strategies, people just yelling at each other. It's kind of created really toxic behavior among people. While I do think the buffs are nice to actually have to play AV, not telling us that it's coming and just kind of dropping it on us like this, I think is really bad, especially since the devs have been so good at communicating with us what changes they want, what they're doing, and why. We see it pretty much every week. If you've been following the channel, I make those videos with those updates. We even had a blue post today that they could have said these changes were in the game, but they just didn't. And so me personally, I really hate to see that. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I would love to hear your opinion on the AV changes, what we're seeing here, and what they're giving us, because I'm not too sure where I stand with these. It just seems really weird that when they cap our towers, the marshals appear there, and so it's just causing a lot of problems with the tanks, and I'm not enjoying that aspect of it, because the coordination it takes to sort of win is just not there, and it's leading to just long, dragged out 20-30 minute AVs where you can't win even after completing all the objectives because you're unable to cap it all and just go in there and fight. I'll show you right here what I mean, because we have a bunch of horde just sitting here in Vann's room, and since they destroyed our towers, we have other people there, and there's just not much you can do about that. There is some cheese that you can do as a mage, and anyone range, you can jump up on this and just sort of kite them all, but it is really weird. Like normally, if you guys were playing AV, you'd see people go in here and try to do it, but there is his health, 323k, and then you see 120k as well. Okay, that tree from earlier is now asking for water. I'm dead. He let me die earlier. Alright, I'm going to try to get the marshals and tank this, but I doubt we will be able to do it. You're going to see what I mean right here. We have a full raid group, healers, tanks, and look, those martial cleaves just literally decimated everyone in melee. So it's just a matter of time if the range can kill them all. This this guy right here is being smart as hell, taking those marshals all the way out before, hopefully, like, we can kill Vann before this is a problem. As you're about to see, I'm going to display what you can do in order to buy some more time. It's pretty OP, but it is difficult to do, because if you mess it up, you will lose. But everyone's dying here, but we actually were able to get Vann. But just absolute insanity for how much we had to put in there, and these wins are now 22 minutes. So I'm glad we actually got the Vann kill while I was recording, but we had we had like 4 geared tanks. We had a druid, warrior, and warlock in there to tank all those guys, and that's just kind of crazy, but you know, as you see, it can be done. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about these changes, if you think it's bad or good for the game, and why. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.